Dear students, today we will start with respiration in humans. So, in my last lecture, we have discussed about respiration. What is respiration? What are the different types of respiration? They were aerobic and anaerobic, and then the different pathways related to the breakdown of the glucose in our body. Okay, so there was different pathway for the aerobic respiration and there was different pathway for the anaerobic respiration. So now today we will start with the respiration in humans. So first of all, what are the different organs which are present in our respiratory system? So the different organs of the respiratory systems are, in case of human beings, the nostrils, the nasal cavity, then comes the pharynx, then larynx, trachea is present, then this trachea leads to bronchi, bronchi is then converted into bronchioles, and lungs and diaphragms. Okay, so these are the main organs of the respiratory system. So now let us start how this respiration takes place in our body, in human respiratory system. So first of all, whatever air we are breathing in, we are taking in through our nostrils. This we all know. And the fine hair and the mucus present in our nose or nostril, they traps the dust particle. Okay, so first of all, the filtering of air takes place inside our nose, and this filtering is taking place with the help of hairs, fine hairs and mucus present in our nostril. Now the air passes through the pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, and then finally it enters into our lungs. Okay, so what is the sequence of passing the air? It enters into the nostrils in human body, then moves from the pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, and finally enters the lungs. So now this trachea is having some rings of cartilage. As you can see here, some rings are present over here. So these rings prevent the trachea from collapsing. Whenever air is not present in this passage, so these rings help the trachea from not collapsing in the absence of the air. Now you can see in this diagram, this trachea is leading into bronchi. Okay, now these are thick bronchi, thick branches which are known as bronchi. Now these thick branches are further converted into fine branches which are known as bronchioles. These are further changed into fine branches which are known as bronchioles. These bronchioles ultimately terminate into the small air sacs or balloon like structure which are known as alveolar sac. As here is a zoomed out picture of bronchioles and alveoli. You can see this was bronchi, this then got converted or transformed into fine branches known as bronchioles, and these bronchioles are then terminating, they are ending into the bubble like structure or balloon like structure or air sacs. They are known as alveoli. So these alveoli are having many blood vessels. And what is the function of these blood vessels? These blood vessels are used to exchange gases. Exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide is taking place in these balloon like structure known as alveoli. Okay, so the alveoli helps to increase the surface area for the exchange of gases. Okay, so students, this whole figure is very important. You have to draw it in your notes also, and you have to understand the different functions of different parts of respiratory system, because this question is asked many times in the board examination. You can be asked to draw the diagram also, and then you are asked to draw, to label the parts and to tell it is also asked that what is the function of the alveoli and how these bronchi are converting into bronchioles, what is the function of these rings of cartilage present in the trachea. So these questions are asked many times in board examination. So you have to understand this very properly, and then you have to learn this figure also. So we will stop here today. Thank you very much.